So everything I talk about here, especially when I talk about other people, is me talking about me and me talking about a generalized you in human nature. Okay, so, and this is all pretty funny stuff. If you can find the sense of humor in it, which is why I mentioned the little thing about the alcoholic or the asshole in every family, because I have yet to talk to a person who's trying to understand life and its problems that doesn't have an alcoholic or drug addict or asshole in their family. And the problem with this is that when there's one, everybody else likes to focus on what an asshole or an alcoholic that person is. And a lot of times they spend more time complaining about what an alcoholic or asshole that person is rather than trying to help them. Or on the flip side, part of why they're so resentful is that they've tried to help someone who doesn't want the help, and they keep trying to help someone that doesn't want the help, and now they are resentful and have no choice but to complain or talk about that person. Okay, so there's the stage that I set. So yesterday we were talking about this more anonymous person who's clearly out to get you on the freeway and in the supermarket and trying to figure out how to distance or depersonalize yourself from their supposed, in your mind, stupidity or ignorance so that you can not jump on board to this like resentful energy that you're going to feed for the rest of your day around or toward an anonymous person. Okay, so you see the foolhardy nature of this, and this is the ego. It's like your mind will actually be like, but I'm right. And you might be, Rabbit. You might. But here's the question. How well is it working for your own positive energy, self-esteem, general feeling of ease, comfort, happiness, joy? Because when I spend a bunch of time thinking about what a prick someone is, I don't really feel good about it. Unless I find humor in it, right? So let's go to the people that we love. Our family members, our children, our spouses, the people that we really do love. I mean, and whether we love them because we've known them our whole lives and it's this sort of feeling of brotherly or familiar love, or we really are passionately and intensely in love with them. Either way, there's definitely feelings of connection, communication, commitment to this person, whilst also understanding this person is sometimes the biggest fucking asshole you've ever met in your life. Now, hopefully, if that's the case, that feeling is fleeting so that you can remain connected and committed to them. But let's just say you have a person that you have that long-term commitment with, and they really are like a consistent asshole. And you really do find it difficult to disconnect yourself from that energy because they really know how to personalize it. They know you and you know them. And let me also say here that, despite what you think in your mind, you're not always the innocent victim here. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you woke up one day and your brother just started to hate your fucking guts for no reason and is now just plaguing your ass because he has nothing better to do. There's likely something in his mind that has happened or that you did, again, real, justified, imagined or not, delusional even sometimes, but there's something there. So trying to act like you're innocent and didn't do anything and you don't know why it's happening is sometimes to your own detriment. And even if you are innocent, I'm not asking you to go to that person and like grovel and be servile and keep trying to make it up and people pleasing so that they like you or that they get over their shit, because that's just another form of control. You're just doing it with people pleasing instead of resentment. It's just, a flip of the same thing is you trying to control and get your own way or fix something because it makes you, gosh darn, downright unfucking comfortable. There's nothing more uncomfortable than sitting with the idea that someone doesn't like me or that someone has a problem with me or that no matter what I do or no matter how nice I am or no matter how much I'm a good person, I can't control the way they act towards me that doesn't feel right, or I can't control their opinion of me. And I have plenty of people in my life that I've had most of my life that I have those types of relationships with. And I've done every single form of groveling, people pleasing, telling them to fuck off, not talking to them again, going on, going off, changing the relationship, trying to change myself, trying to change them, fighting, yelling, screaming, silent treatments, silent scorn, talking to other people, complaining about them, deciding I can't complain about them because it actually feeds my negative energy. So here's the deal. I don't have any answers. I'm sure you're glad that you just spent the past 4 minutes to figure that out, to find that out. But here's what I do know. First of all, I can't really decide how I want to act towards anyone until I learn to get quiet with myself. Right? Getting quiet with myself means I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at how I think. I'm looking at how much I do grovel and people please. And I'm looking at how much I think that, that is helping, but it doesn't, because here's the deal. Anything I do that doesn't help me feel better about myself and someone is probably not the best idea. Um, you know, but learning to be quiet, learning to look at myself, learning who that person is and trying to really find out intuitively, not figure out what it is that I want to do to interact with them in the best way possible. And sometimes that means no interaction. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, there's a lot more to cover on this, and I'm totally out of time. And I really don't like to go on with these kinds of things. But so, of course, if you have any comments or any stories or any interesting tidbits that somebody could use, please use the comment section and let us know how you learned how to get along with somebody in your life that either is a total asshole, an alcoholic, a difficult person, or just someone that challenges you. And, don't please, if you can, I'm not, don't use the column to complain. Use the column to find solutions if you want to comment, is what I'd like to ask you, right? Because we all need more solutions in this area because resentment is just abounding everywhere and it's like fucking annoying and sickening. And we need to, I think, come to a better place of peace with each other. So that's what I'm aiming for, and that's what I'd like to talk about today. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me today.